This week's video brings us to the Spanish River. I'm going to meet up with Evan, Phoebe, and Ryan. I've only met Evan before. These guys know what they're doing on WhiteWater. Not like me. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but I'm also going to learn from them quite a bit. And that is what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I need. I'm excited to make some new friends. I'm excited to learn some solo WhiteWater skills. I'm driving behind Phoebe and Evan right now, and Ryan's gonna meet us up later on. All the ice is off the lakes. We're on these back roads, and it is springtime, and I am raring to go. I have to have a little fun. Holy shit. You excited? Yeah. We're at the Fox Lake Lodge. We stayed here last night to access the Spanish River. It worked out nicely, and we're excited to go.
I can't tell. They're both heavy. I think this is heavier. I'll take that one.
We're here at the train station. Are we at the Forks or the Elbow right now?
Elbow.
Elbow.
Cartier.
Cartier. We're at going up to the Elbow, and we're gonna paddle down to the Forks. A couple nights. It's my first solo WhiteWater experience. I've done it in tandem, but this is necessary if I want to keep doing this stuff. I want to come home to my family, you know. So.
Stoke is high. Here comes the train.
We're all just. It's coming.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trust you guys.
I forgot.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. There'd be ice on that lake. Yeah. Goodbye! Thanks for everything! It is gonna go. It's going! Goodbye!
Everybody feeling good?
Very.
Right on! Great, look at this flow. Don't worry about bumping at all. Going upstream should be so slow, but
I almost want to scream in Espanol. Right? Alright?
Oh yeah,
It is the Spanish River. Why, Joe? You're Caucasian.
yeah. We are in Ontario.
if I were to do nothing right now, it looks like I'd probably end up in that little bunch of trees that the current's all pushing into. So I can see the river's going around a left-hand corner here. Generally speaking, remember we were talking about the outside of the corners, like that's usually where the water pushes you, and sometimes where it's a little bit more dangerous. case in point, I guess, right here. So I'm going to point to the left-hand side and start building some speed in that direction. And doing so, like, kind of as early as I can. As soon as I can see my next move, the next bend in the river, I'll try to stay in the main flow, but point myself in wherever the spot is that I want to be going to.
Got you. And what is the protocol? Just like one at a time, or all bomb, or what?
Yeah, if we stay like a boat width apart, like you, me, Phoebe, and I are right now,
all right,
it's pretty good. I'll be river right. Yeah, if anybody feels comfortable, I don't have a problem with boats being close by.
Okay.
But generally speaking, you just want a little bit of space.
Got you.
A little bit of breathing.
So the water's very high. It's the lodge guy said he's been there for 20 years, and this is the highest he's seen it. So we are going to have big moving water, but a lot of the dangerous stuff these guys say will be kind of subdued, and we'll kind of be on top of most of the stuff. But there's still lots to learn and fun to have. You can feel the cool air in here too. It's nice. Yeah.
And it just turns up. It's crazy.
That's got some height.
What are we, May 3rd now?
Yeah, May 3rd.
Yeah.
Real winter.
The fresh snow.
Oh, look at the white glistening snow. So the river is very high. You can see it's up into the forest here a bit. A chocolate covered almond?
Yeah. How could you tell? That's interesting. It's like a scattering.
Yeah, that is not a pile. You're right.
Usually you see it in a little pile.
Maybe he got scared. Scared the poop out of him.
Saw a couple Power Rangers.
Right? More for time. It's a drop, eh?
Yeah. It's like probably a tree or a rock like that.
Oh yeah.
Moving fast too. Like when you see this generally, like in a rapid where you see consistent whitewater, so you can see like there's streaks of consistent whitewater coming off either side, and then obviously right at the wood or whatever that tree that we can see in there. That indicates that there's something going on below the surface that we might want to be aware of. But in this case, it actually doesn't matter what's happening because there's so much room to go around it on either side that we'll just plan to go around it.
Okay. There's a couple of big bends, so just scoping it out.
Can you see the hump on the right with the crashing water and the little bit of wood sticking up?
Yeah.
So that was the first kind of big feature that we went and looked at,
Uh-huh.
where it sort of split and you were like, are you guys going to go right?
Right, yes, yes.
Yeah. So we want to avoid that.
Okay.
Basically where that duck was just flying.
Yeah, over there is where we
want to
want.
take that path and the smooth water on the left.
Got you.
And as soon as we're past that thing on the right-hand side, pointing right and starting to drive right. Because we've got it wraps around almost like a 90-degree corner to the right. So we'll have quite a ways to work towards the right-hand side as we keep going down.
Okay, cool.
Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Ready to rock?
Yes, ready to
Do
go.
it! Yo!
Nice.
Wait, do you want me to keep closer behind you or come down a bit later?
I'd stay like 1 or 2 boat widths behind Joe.
Where are you gonna hit it at? Okay.
Branches at the edge of the shore.
Okay. Hey, buddy! I want my nose pointed far left. So hitting the wave sideways is okay?
It's weird, right? It is. It is okay. We have to build momentum to move around in the river. Otherwise, it'll just push us wherever.
So if you're nose downriver, you're just getting understood.
You're just going wherever the current pushes you.
Okay.
So in that case, if you hadn't have turned to the right, you would have just gone straight into the shore,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No, that was good. I think I need a little bit more oomph when I like a little more urgency in paddling because it took me a bit, but yeah, I felt fine.
You started a little later too,
Yeah.
like which is normal. Like you might have been nervous.
Well, I
or-
just didn't know because I thought I had to have my tip pointed down, and I'm like, ah,
Yeah. We didn't talk about
Yeah.
pointing sideways.
Right, exactly. You're what? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's it, because that's the way we have to move around. We have to, like, if this is the river, this is a stretch of current coming down kind of thing, and this is our boat. If we're just in the direction of flow, yeah, we'll go through the waves, it'll be nice and smooth. But if by the end of the canoe, I'm in a bad spot, then if I just stay in the middle and point down, I'll end up in that spot.
Right.
If I need to get to where this branch is, I have to actually point the boat to the right and paddle forwards, so that as the current's dragging me down, I'm also making my way across,
And you're-
so I can get out.
Understood. This is a lot of fun, and it's a good being with a good group of people who know what they're doing and high spirits and stuff. It's nice. That was not graceful. Woo! At least I didn't swim. Oh, just a touch, man. I'm like, I can't even. I just had to switch sides. I should have just switched sides paddling. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think because I was trying to, and I should have crossed maybe. You cross a lot or no?
I do, but that's just to keep building forward momentum.
Understood.
The other thing, like, instead you could just do a J stroke.
Right.
But what I saw happening is as you were coming down, you were pointed at this side, which is awesome. You had your angle, I guess, like where the front of your boat is pointed at the right spot. But then you were in the waves, and I saw you doing some bracing, which is great because it keeps you stable, but it keeps you in the current.
Okay.
So you're bracing, you're going through a wave, you're going through a wave, you're going through a wave, you're just staying in the current the whole time.
Right.
Whereas what you need to do is drive
Push
forwards,
through it.
like paddle forwards, which you started to do as you started coming around the corner.
Uh-huh.
And that's what's going to get you out of the big waves.
So you wouldn't even try, you would always keep moving forward and just use J strokes to straighten out.
For sure.
Understood,
Yeah, or
okay.
switch sides if you have to. Go
Okay.
forward, cross forward like I'm doing.
Yeah.
But the idea is you keep that angle, which we'll call the point.
Yeah.
And then you shoot to that spot, you paddle forwards, you build that forward momentum to get to that.
Okay. Cool.
You're getting used to the being sideways. in the
Oh,
waves.
I am, yeah, quite a bit.
That's great.
Maybe a little bit too
You're
used to it.
Adjust your balance in your boat. That's awesome. That's all good. Like, yeah, of course there's smoother and more graceful ways to do that, but you got into the eddy.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Awesome.
No, that's nothing I would have ever done by myself before already, so.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Cool.
Not even close.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Way
yeah.
to go.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, everyone. This ain't your first rodeo, eh?
Don't mind me, man.
Stop for lunch. How you guys feeling today? Nice. It's going good.
Oh yeah, man. Doesn't get better than this.
Nope. Look at the hair too. Ah. You can really see how swollen the river is here next to the shore. All these trees are like a couple feet underwater, and all the camping signs we've seen are super close to the water on the trees, meaning the water is up. Very much a Canadian heritage river. If you live in Ontario and you paddle, you've most likely done this river. That said, we haven't seen anybody, and we probably won't. That's one for the kayak. That's one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen. That is beautiful. Wow. Something. That's some big waves. Oh, that grabs me like crazy. Thank you. That something grabbed me. Some part of the water grabbed me hard there. I've messed up a few times, but I'm doing all right, I believe. I feel it's all right. Oh, snap. Nice, nice, nice. They know the score. Okay. Pretty epic.
Probably a trail, and the water's just so hot.
Oh, maybe that's the case. There's a car in the water here, across the river, on the opposite side of the tracks. Oh my God, it's a Jeep Cherokee, a Grand Cherokee. Well, if anybody lost their Cherokee, I know where it is. Nice. Tug on a little bit there. This is freaking awesome. This is exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted. Some stuff I wouldn't have done by myself to learn, but not think too crazy. This is perfect. We're with some awesome people too. Very knowledgeable, very fun-loving, very cool people. Check it out, lots of snow in this little spot. Protected from the sun in here, obviously. Look at that, snow is hanging on. May 3rd. I am certainly taking a back seat on this trip. I'm not even looking at the map. So we're supposed to be getting close to Cliff Rapids, and there's a nice campsite there. So we're gonna, I think, stop there for the night. We've been going for a good amount of time, all day. We have all day tomorrow as well. And these guys are gonna be so gracious as to leave early with me on the third day. I have to fly with Autumn to Toronto to get the tube out of her nose finally, so she wants me to go with her, and I would like to go with her as well. Will is more than capable of doing it, but this is what the kiddo wants. A little girl gets what she wants, especially when it comes to this stuff. She doesn't want to go get it done anyway, so it's like I've got to make her as comfortable as she can be. She wants so dead. And I love that. I absolutely love that. That's very pretty. Whoa! What a cool spot. How swollen this is. This forest is completely underwater. I think this was supposed to be an island, and it is trees in the water. Well, this is the second flooded out campsite that we're passing by, and quite obviously not stopping to camp at, because we don't have hammocks. The water is up super high. Yeah, that's a campsite.
I'm not camping there.
No.
This is a campsite.
Nice.
Yeah.
Land ho.
Last.
Dude, where's it? So nice.
That's awesome. We were kind of thinking we might have to struggle tonight, but this
Gorgeous. Look at that nice spot.
nice.
I thought you were gonna say, Joe, kind of think we were just gonna have to keep going to the takeout too.
Just keep going. And
Really good.
the fastest Spanish river run ever.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, hell yeah, everybody. Yeah, it was awesome. You guys rock. You guys rock. Oh, I'm done.
Good stuff.
Thank you, thank you. Sweet. Yeah, I'm certainly done.
Yeah. Hey, it's better to set up camp here than at that last spot.
Hell
though.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Tell you that.
already looks way better. You can see it.
I'm
It's got
happy.
Really nice rock. Like,
All right, what's the score, buddy?
All right, it looks like we've got 8 hours. What was our moving speed? 6.8K. And we did 44.6 kilometers.
Oh boy.
We pretty much finished most of our trip already. That's how much we did. That's how much we got to go.
Oh my, that puts it in perspective for sure.
Holy. Look
Very
at that.
cool.
Wow.
How many did we do today?
44.6.
So we're going down to the bottom of the black line.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. You guys rock. I like it. Oh, there's a nice couple spots down there. Probably some up there too. Sweet. The fire pit down at the water here. Oh, gross.
Awesome.
Gross just took off right here.
Yeah, so you gotta tell you about the grouse.
Oh, there's a grouse.
Is it beautiful?
It is beautiful.
Well worth it.
Yeah, agreed. Campsite 460 is a good one for anybody wondering. All right, we're at camp finally. We found a spot that's a little bit elevated, thank God, and we are up out of the water. It's a nice camp. Just trying to, oh, that feels good. Trying to get out of this dry suit. First time in probably like 10 hours. We've been on the water for 8 hours today. It was a legit day. I learned a lot. These guys are amazing and taught me well in a good environment, and I learned a lot. So tomorrow we only have a little bit left, as you saw on the map, but this has been perfect. I'm gonna get comfortable here, get my river clothes off, and this is not the first time. This is not the last time I'm gonna be doing this stuff. This is the whole reason for this learning experience, to get out with new people and enjoy their company, but also to learn and do all this for my own benefit, right? To take it into my own trips. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. It's all about the little things in life, you know? Okay, sweet. Put my onesie on. I know you guys love my hair. I can tell from the comments. All the very nice, positive comments about my hair. My wife likes it. I told her I was going to cut it because you guys hurt my feelings. She said, no, I like it, sweetheart. You wish your wife was as good as mine. You know you do. We won't put it in a bun, though, because that really pisses people off. We'll just put it in a ponytail. Don't take it personal. I'm camping in my Durston X-Mid 1. I believe that's what it's called. One person with still nylon style. What tent you rocking, Ryan?
This is a Nemo
Nice.
two-person tent.
Nice.
It's the Mayfly.
Is it a freestanding? Yeah, it is, eh?
Freestanding tent.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta love a freestanding tent.
Nice.
It looks lightweight, too.
Yeah. Quite light. Pack's pretty small.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Nice to be at camp, eh?
Yeah. You got that right. After a day like that.
Hey, thanks. Honestly, thanks for all your help today, dude. That was killer.
You're very
That
welcome.
was great.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice job.
Shangri-La. What do you got going on here?
The Phoebe special.
Nice.
For, like car camping tent we brought.
Hell yeah.
Neck owned for a person. Pretty nice.
You gotta love a river trip when you can bring like stuff like this, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at that.
Look at the room.
You guys are laughing.
Crawl out.
There's room for activities and everything. Oh my goodness.
I got no excuse.
Supper time.
Supper time.
Oh,
Louise. Pork belly burnt ends, and we got some pulled pork.
that's
Pre-cooked in a little
amazing,
bag.
dude.
You put it in boiling water, and she's good to go. Put it on a couple slider buttons. Goodness. Nice.
What sticks out to you from today? What was your favorite part of the day? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my bad. But editing is a good thing.
Definitely hitting some nice whitewater with everyone, and then the waterfalls.
The waterfalls were
So
spectacular.
amazing. And the train, of course. Paddling under a train track. Super cool.
I think nobody's gonna have an answer after your
Yeah,
answer.
okay, go.
Good luck, Evan.
I was gonna say, like, it's so hard to think about it. It's so neat to think that's our personal best, like, distance paddling.
Distance-wise,
It's nice. I still feel good. Feel like I could probably get a couple more kilometers in, which is nice.
you look great.
And like paddling underneath the train, that was like like something that was just out of a movie.
It really was, and if we honestly, like I said it before, if we tried to make that happen, there's something that would have impeded that, right? It would not have happened if we tried. That was picture perfect.
It doesn't get much better.
Yeah. Ryan, anything to add on your?
Man, all of the things have already been said about how spectacular the day was.
Of course.
I would say the fact that, like, it was pouring rain when I was driving in last night, and it was like sunny and 15 degrees, and we had this like, what turned into be a massive day, but wasn't necessarily planned to be that massive, and we just had this epic weather on top of the waterfalls, on top of the train.
Yeah, everything was really good everything was really good this trip. I feel like thank you. I feel like learning a little bit on the a lot on the river. Feeling very confident compared to when I started, doing things that I wouldn't have done by myself or at all. Learning you can go sideways a little bit to the to the waves. It's okay too. I really liked getting to this campsite. It was a highlight for me. It was an amazing day. You can think back on like specific days of canoe tripping, and like this ranks up to one of the top for sure. Lots of reasons. New friends, new spot, learning things, just a good vibe. Everybody's got a really, really good outlook, which is a plus for me. We made us up some awesome pulled pork sliders. I can't even talk. This is what dreams of canoe trips are made of. No joke.
He's not wrong.
Right? It was perfect.
This is what I was visualizing paddling the 12K today, the whole time. Like, we're gonna roll up and hit that campsite.
When I heard 12K, I was like, no.
I was also in my head thinking
I will not.
That is a ridiculous number right now.
Down there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like. I heard it and I was like, no. I like came to the realization. I just put my head down like, yeah.
Just go.
Everything in between is hope and a chance.
And that said,
Stuck on 12.
that was us starting at roughly 11
You should have
ish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Works very.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah. All right. It's time for bed for old Joe. A long day. I'm looking forward to laying down my comfortable ass, sleeping bed. Oh boy, very happy to be going to bed. Not supposed to rain. Not supposed to rain tonight, so I think I'll leave the fly open. Oh yeah, this is awesome. All squared away. Oh, what a long day. Oh yeah. Tooth action going on. Be another good one tomorrow. Night. Morning. Everybody's still in bed. The sun is out. It'll be a nice day. Good sleep.
Practice like we play.
We're all just getting squared away. It is a beautiful day. Sunny and I don't know, what do you think it is?
15, 20 degrees, 21.
It's pretty nice out. Anyways, we're just waiting on the bugs. So we're gonna get up. We've been hanging out, having some good talks this morning, and just chilling out, nice and easy. We don't have much of the trip left because the river's so rushing. It freaking pushed us along yesterday at a good clip. So we're have a easy day and a lot of fun left. Air out my dry suit. Good thing I didn't fart in there. Nobody saw. Windy. Wasn't windy at all yesterday.
Relatively dry and upright, and you know we don't want to lose any gear here. What do you think? What do you think is a good plan, Joe?
Personally, I would paddle out from here hard enough so that I didn't get stuck down in the river right,
Yeah.
and I would stay to the left of the middle, but not too far of river left.
Okay.
Not too far off the shore of river left.
Why not too far off the shore?
Because it looks like it'll suck me into the shore a bit. The way maybe the strainers might get me, and it looks pretty smooth and clear from what I can see in that spot where I said.
Yeah.
as long as I stay a bit left of that splashy deal.
For sure. Yeah, this is what you
Technical
wanna see with
term.
The splashy deal in the waves, the right side's a little beefier, like you're saying, Evan.
Yeah.
I like how you talk about not going too far to the left-hand shore, because we can see in these flood conditions, the left-hand shore is full of water going through the trees, so that's pretty dangerous. Do you guys agree with that? Do you want to add anything to that?
And then would you be able, if there was something sketchy, would we be able to see it from here in the spot I said, or?
Maybe, maybe not.
So you kinda-
that's the thing.
right.
So you got to sort of evaluate it one step at a time, right? Like as we get closer, and that's the advantage of scouting, is like as you get the different perspectives of scouting on shore, seeing it from above, seeing it from 6 feet high, you know, at standing level compared to sitting level.
Yeah.
Seeing it from the downstream perspective immediately beside it, you just get so much more information. So this approach is boat scouting that we're doing right now, and we need to make an informed enough decision to say, is rolling the dice, because we don't actually know what's down there.
Yeah.
Is rolling the dice, do we feel comfortable and confident enough in that?
Right.
Or do we need more information, and do we have to hop out and take a scout?
Yeah, this one's pretty short. We can see the end of it. It looks pretty straightforward.
That's it. And the biggest thing for me is we can see eddies downstream, so we can see our next safe spot.
Right.
Probably some more eddies even on river left. That like if we were really hesitant and nervous and didn't have the day under our belts yesterday, and it's the first thing we're coming to, it's like, okay, well maybe let's actually we get information from here. Let's go a little bit further down, eddy out again closer, but before the rapid, before committing to it. See what it looks like from there, and then keep going. But from what I can tell and what I can see, this all makes sense.
Sweet.
Yeah. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does anybody want to lead? Does anybody feel like good to be?
I'll go.
You'll go?
Yeah.
All right. Sick,
All right.
man.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, that was tame. Very, very tame. I guess I should have taken it more in the middle. But like Ryan said, we're all fully kitted out with gear and stuff. It's not just playing around. We're kind of just trying to learn and get down the, well, I'm trying to learn and get down the river. So it's good. I haven't tipped yet. So if you guys were playing around though, you would have went right down, smack down the middle type thing, or around the right. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you notice the crashing wave that
Yep.
we saw kind of spurting up?
Yep.
Not too tall.
It didn't look like anything down there.
Not that crashy.
Oh no! Oh no! He's so strong! Do you need a paddle?
I've got a spare.
Oh no! Buddy! Snikes, dude. Softly.
I guess it's time for me. This is why you keep a spare at arm's reach.
Right, sorry. That was wild. So, going a bit right.
Good sized waves in here.
Yeah, it's like a train. Second train we've taken.
Good line, man.
Thanks.
That's a great choice down there.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I'm probably going to keep driving left to stay on the inside of the corner now.
Good call. Zigzag.
Zigzag. What do you want to do? Do you want to eddy out or keep going?
Keep going.
Now I'm gonna start pulling right to put you on those branches.
Okay. Good call. Beauty.
See ways down the water pilot up on the left shore?
Yep.
Looks like a spot we're going to want to avoid.
Okay.
We're going to start
Oh.
one a little bit right. Try to stay in the middle, basically.
Okay.
You don't want to be too close to the left-hand shore. I think that's obstacle.
Okay, good call. This is a nice run.
This keeps going.
Yeah. Skills, bro. Skills. That's legit. Not gonna lie, my knees were a bit wobbly at the beginning. Yeah. A little bit. Pulling over for a little bite to eat because we are cruising. I got this mustard from a Chinese restaurant, and it's like horseradish and mustard. Very good. The sign up for the camp sign for the site is on one of these trees about 6 inches out of the water. I'll show you when we leave. It's crazy. All right, check it out. Found a wrecked canoe at this campsite we had lunch at. It's the old Swift Des Moines.
No way.
Wrecked. All right, gotta show the folks how low the camp sign is on the tree. That is something to behold. It's over here, out in this channel of the campsite. Right. No paddling on the tent pad. All right, so it's 2 inches above water level. That is wild. They normally put those like 5-6 feet up on the tree. Just hanging out in the forest. That was my favorite eddy ever.
Do you have a smooth one?
I did, I liked it.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, good times.
Cool.
Oh, look at she goes.
Okay, so this is neat. What do your eyes tell you? Anybody jump in here? I'm curious to hear what your perspectives look like.
Well, it's good. It's river right. It's gonna be strong, kind of throwing you left again at the second bend, like the other ones were, and then I think it keeps going the same way. I would go just off the top of my head or looking at it. I would stay left going into the first big one down there, and then try to cut right through it. And then I don't know about after that.
So it's going, just from our perspective, the river's flowing right, it hits the bank, it turns left. We've got a left-hand bend at first, and then it turns right and goes out of sight. So the water's gonna push us to the outside. So at first the water will push us to river right, and then the water will be pushing us to river left. And generally speaking, we want to avoid the side that it's pushing us to a certain degree, because it's usually a little bit bigger, we've got the trees and stuff like that. So I like the idea of like starting left or center kind of thing, and then making our way to the right. I think that's a great plan. I also noticed that eddy, it looks like on the left-hand side, there's some slack water, maybe buy us some time. So if we want to do a technical sort of run where we incorporate that eddy, that sounds like a good move too. But I suspect this is going to be a beefy move. Like, it looks like a little bit more of the same that we've done, but with bigger waves.
Yeah.
So we might take on some water.
Have fun, folks.
Yeah, woohoo!
This is the biggest one yet, and probably the last one. Hey, do you think this is the last one too? Biggest.
I think it might be. I think there's some swifts, but I think this is pretty well
Save the best for last.
named rapid.
Perfect.
Cool.
Must-
And because it's so continuous, we can stay a little bit closer together, I think.
Okay.
So basically just one boat width, or like 2 seconds after the person peels out, then the next boat can go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Word.
All right, let's have some fun! Woo-hoo!
These are legit. Sideways. Oh. Hey big. Hey big. Hey big. Oh boy. Awesome. Pretty slick. Arriba. I was paddling like crazy for a minute there.
That was awesome!
Yeah, that was good.
Nice lines, everybody!
That was very cool.
Noticeably bigger.
Yeah. Yep. Toffelmeyer. All right, well, this is it. I want to say thanks to you guys a lot. It was a great time. I learned a lot, had a great time, and whenever you want to get together again, or if you're passing by, honestly, come on, hit me up. Yeah, love to have you. So say bye to the camera. Say goodbye to these guys, folks, and you guys can see them again on another video of mine. You can check out Ryan at Paddler Co-op. You can check out Evan at Evan LaFive.
That's it.
Yep, and Phoebe, anything?
Evan
Evan LaFive it is.
Phoebe Jade.
There you go. All right, guys, take care. Thank you.
Peace.
Cool.
Cheers.